Yeah. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Global Hub Racing GT3 Championship Round 1. It's now the turn of the Pro Series drivers that are going to be racing here tonight. We have got 12 out on track. We've got 3 commentators in the commentary box. I'm Jameshead14 for those of you who are not aware of who I am. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe and comment first of all, before you get to know me a bit better. Joining me in the commentary box, obviously we've got Bullboy and V12 Man here still from the Pro Am race, which I interviewed at the end. And it's a 3-prong commentary team tonight. It is myself, welcoming back Kyle to the commentary box.
Hello, hello.
For anyone that is aware, TFRL GT3 Pro-Am champion Kyle, he raced obviously and won that last race in Circuit de la Sarthe. First of all, talk us through your thoughts about that race, how it went, because I think it went a lot better than you were expecting.
I think if I could put it in one word, it'd probably be shock. I think a few days ago I was told to do a one-stop, and it was originally going to be a 2-stop, but obviously with the one-stop I was able to jump 2 days with pits. And yeah, that basically won me the race. I think this track is really quite a strategic track, and yeah, that was just quite a fortunate win. I think for the 40 or 50 laps or whatever it was they had to done came in handy.
It did indeed. And before I forget, joining me in the commentary box as well, Echo Foxtrot 64.
Hello.
He's there. I thought he wasn't there. Goodness me. We will start in about a minute's time. I'm just going to have to check. I've got the stream links out as well, so everything's sorted there. Everything looking good at the minute. And 13 drivers out of a possible 14 attending. You, of course, were going to be a driver here, Mr. Foxtrot. What has happened to you? Why are you not racing?
Just software issues. Unfortunately, the game decided like T300 thrustmaster wheels, and decided to cut all force feedback out of it at certain corners on certain tracks. It's seems to be the issue with Big Circuit, as well as Bathurst as well. So I've decided to take a step back and will not be racing going forward in the GT3 Championship. You know, as far as I know.
Well, that is such a shame, and I think everyone in the comments will join us by saying we were looking forward to seeing racing against Swift and Keelan this season. We've been robbed. We've been robbed.
Hey,
but it's such a shame. But anyways, you get to join me and Kyle in the commentary box, of course, tonight. Any expectations going in tonight? Any predictions like you're going to make before we start? Which I will change the settings now.
The power between Keelan and Swift. Qualifying pace, I think it's going to be Swift. I've not seen anybody else's times. Don't know how K&K Dot's going to get on.
No.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be favourite for the higher power cars. Top speed is pretty key around here.
Yeah. People can realise my bad use of a full stop there with that message I've just put.
Oh yeah.
Goodness me.
It's missing somewhere.
Anyways, we have now got drivers, I think, beginning to exit out onto track. I can't...
Yeah, there's a pit lane glitch for everyone.
Oh, is there? Oh, there we go.
Glitch. Yeah, everyone's... What the hell?
There we go, everyone's coming out now. Yeah, it's just because my thingy.
SDM is
if they just go back out and then come back in, it should be fine because everyone's now starting to exit the pit lane. So SDM Reds, yeah, just people back out. T-Hawk's left the room. SDM Reds left them. Yeah, then they'll join back and then it'll fix itself. Yeah, they could have just exited, cancelled entry, and then yeah, return the track, like Swift pointed out. Yeah, pit lane glitch. That's not what we like to see here, of course. But I'm going to mute Bullboy and V12 Man. Thank you very much for your interviews, by the way. There we go. And now we are alone now as once one 80s band used to say in their songs. I don't know who it is though. Anyways, we've got action out on track, and we've got 3 Costa cars set in the way: K&K Dot, Hairraiser, and Doug, all running different same liveries. Obviously, you guys have seen how they're running. Do you think any of these will impact on the results tonight?
Is that for me?
It's for anyone. It's open to discussion.
Okay.
I'm hoping they can.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that Doug and Hairraiser have got confidence in the Porsche yet that K&K Dot knows very well.
What are you doing out on track?
I'm just giving it a quick test, see what it's going to be like.
Oh, okay. I just saw your name. I was thinking, what the hell?
That's a late entry.
Goodness me, yeah, late entry. Goodness me, unscheduled entry. We had Nicholas Carl join, by the way, in Pro-Am. If he does want to join Pro-Am, he'll have to be as a reserve, because obviously we've got pretty much full drivers there for Pro-Am, which is fantastic. And of course, a full grid here tonight.
There's something I need to go through with you in terms of who's in Pro and who's in Pro-Am, because there's a driver in Pro that I feel shouldn't be there.
Okay.
Or at least 2 drivers that I feel may need to be replaced. 2 guys from...
I think I know who those 2 guys are. I think I know who these 2 guys are, but we'll see how they get on anyways. Because it could be that I'm right and everyone else is wrong. I've seen that pace, and based on that pace, I think the 2 guys you're on about, their pace in the test sessions was quite up there with Pro. So that's what I've decided on. That's why they're in here.
Yeah, I think realistically, it'd be best to see around the shorter circuit, because obviously around here it's very slipstream and strategy. But I think Pro-Am is definitely going to be quite a tight one.
It's going to be a very tight one.
On other tracks, the strategy won't be as important, and obviously the slipstream won't be as strong.
Oh, hang on, yeah.
We'll see what action we get in Pro. Interesting.
Should be very interesting race. We've got about a minute until the official start of qualifying here. Obviously these guys on the outlaps just preparing to warm up the tyres, etc, etc. As you saw in the Pro-Am race, 4 or 5 laps I think out of the first stint, and then to the end on a 1-stop for the strategy, I think is the case here.
Yeah, a bit of fuel saving, you should be alright.
Yeah, don't be like don't do a boo day going into the pits, and don't crash into the pits like some people have done in Pro-Am. Lolheads and David, 2 to be named out of that, crashing into the pit there.
I'll have to go back and watch that. I didn't notice that.
I've saved the replay. Ooh, K&K Dot's taking a very wide entry into the second and last corner. That's you. Oh no, you're not going back in the pits there. K&K Dot is on a lap. Just beginning. Here we go. Full series underway, and K&K Dot, who nearly won the championship in TF Royal GT3s, now competing here of course in GHR, leads us through turns 2 and 3.
I blows into the pits, a very long insulation lap. That's definitely going to cost him in this qualifying session.
He normally does that, I think. Yeah, he normally does that. He normally comes into the pits, and then there's a bit of thingy with him. He just has an installation lap, then comes back out, and then centres proper lap. I think that's what we normally see with him. But coming through sector 2, K&K Dot looking quite nice. Onto the Mulsanne straight.
But to get a penalty around that sector. If you do run wide, you normally get around 5 times penalty. And
yeah,
we
I
should
think
see
they've...
I'm
pretty sure they've upgraded that actually to a second slowdown penalty. I've been seeing people in Pro-Am pick up.
Half a second.
Yeah.
Half a second, yeah.
Yeah, it depends how much you do it.
I'm a prime example for you.
You're a prime example. Oh, there you go, 5-10 slowdown. There we are. But K&K Dot into the first chicane, just catching over the curb slightly, but not too bad. We are already a third through qualifying, by the way. 5 minutes gone like that. It is going to just go like a flash of light. Literally is. But K&K Dot now running down the second half of the Mulsanne straight, and then they go back onto the Mulsanne straight after the chicane, down into the double right-hander before going onto the straight into Indianapolis. K&K Dot leading the way. And hopefully we're going to be competing with AOR for viewing figures tonight. That's what I'm hoping for. We've got 9 people watching. Thank you to those 9 that are tuned in. K&K Dot through the second chicane, looking nice through there. Oh, and Mr. Foxtrot looks like he's going quicker out of everyone at the minute.
Could this change his mind?
I think it is changing his mind. He's keeping quiet, so I'm just thinking, oh, he's not doing commentary on his lap. That means he's definitely in this.
Yeah. Just looking through the comments, we've got a bit of support for Keelan from Lowheads and Racing Fan TV, our rooting for
SDM. Yeah, SDM Reds, of course, our only American driver in GT Sport. Of course, it is fantastic to have, of course, our global name, Global Hub Racing, and have a driver from America in the league. I think it is vital that we try and recruit as many Americans, Australians, you name it, across the world to compete in these sorts of championships. And I can announce, well, not yet, I will announce at the end of the stream something very special, because I've started plans on a rotational basis, on a rotational championship which will run on a Wednesday night. That remains to be seen what it is, though. You'll have to find out. Can't get Dotler reaching the end of his lap.
Yeah, he's actually using the dodge, so he's going for a home car, same as what I run. Obviously, I run the Aston Martin, so he's definitely going to be running to do quite well. So,
the thing is, with SDM and the Viper, is that they are like Mickey and Minnie, inseparable.
I think that's the impression I got from him when he brought to me his car choice. I was like, oh, Viper, yeah, that's definitely him. KK Dot, by the way, just through the Porsche curves, he is now reaching the end of his lap and looking quite nice here in that Costa livery blue and white Porsche. Of course, Jerez and Doug are running, I think, red and orange compared to this. So
wide line through the
very wide line. Nearly ended up in the pit lane there. KK Dot, this is a really quick lap though. This is a 3:57 right from the bounce. 3:57.8. And KK Dot, Mr. Foxtrot, oh my god, goes quicker. 3:56.8.
Racing. I think I'm racing.
You're definitely racing. Right, I'll mute you then. I'll mute you. Good luck. Oh well, it seems to have fixed it. Somebody has said, can I join the pro race lobby or thingy? Don't know who that is.
That's a shame. Swift is just ruined his lap. He had a half
Keelan only going 6,000s quicker than Swift.
Yeah, Swift had a penalty as well, so watch out for him on this lap. That Nissan is fast.
Nissan's fast. I think the Dodge as well. Yeah, Nissan and Dodge, certainly the ones taught around here. Yeah. Oh, Keelan making a mistake and he's bottled it already. Sidemax Motorworks not impressed with that spin. Chav on the front. He says it's Che. I think it's Chav, definitely on the front of that car.
Yeah.
That'll be a running joke throughout the season for anyone that will be interested in watching the further races. Because, of course, a 13-round calendar we've got for you this week. And I'm also open to adding another track into the calendar. That could be announced soon. I'm looking into getting a 14th round in there.
Has Elliot just joined Swift? So this is 13.
Possibly, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they have. SDM Reds! Second!
Well, that's like, yeah, I mean, as I said, the Viper is very quick around here, so not really a surprise, but yeah, the Mickey and Minnie, as Elliot pointed out, doing quite well.
I love the livery on his car, man. That really dark blue with this faded light blue. Really, really nice looking livery, that. I think it's like a Falcon Motorsport that he's gone for.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really nice. He's 3/10 up actually on Elliot coming through the second sector. We're going to keep an eye on Swift. Swift's got another penalty, by the way, on this lap. 5/10 off.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 minutes through. We are more than halfway through qualifying.
I want to get rid of that down this straight ideally. He's got purple by a second, so he's doing really well.
Fucking hell. My god. 5/10 of penalty. He's got to be 5/10 quicker then if that's the case. If he's a second up, he's got Ben L in front of him, who, I've got to say, brand new driver into Pro, as is Yera, who I'm currently on board with. Look at that livery on Yera. Look at that. Really nice livery. It's like a Indian thingy. Echo Foxtrot. I'll mute him. Yes?
I we need to get Swift into the party, but Bob Boy's got me muted, I think.
Oh, has he? Alright, I'll suggest him. Apologies about the blue screen, guys. You're not going to hear anyone bar me. Alright, let me have a look. Swift.
1.4 second penalty. Yes, they're doing 2.5. Oh, yeah, nice livery on that Aston Martin as well.
Who's this? Who are you on about there? Dirty.
Yeah, Dirty.
Dirty. Oh yeah, very nice livery. 22 seconds off the pace though. He's been making mistakes around here.
Yeah, he's got 2.5 second penalty as well. So
I think he's
isn't going to plan.
Yeah, I think he was on about eating his steak out on his balcony earlier on in the week. Maybe he should go back to that at the minute, compared to his time that he's currently set. 4:19.4. I think definitely eating a steak within 4 minutes could be more useful than his time at the minute. But obviously he will improve on this.
Yeah.
Loving the livery though.
SDMM going personal best, 3 temps, nearly 4 temps up. Has got a penalty though.
Yeah. Just going on board with Swift. Swift is coming through the final corner. This is the quickest lap so far. Swift! Oh! Lays the gauntlet down. The defending TFRL GT3 Pro Series champion puts it to the sword here, and already is nearly 9 tenths ahead of his opposition. Is there anybody that can stop him in this qualifying session? We'll find out in, what, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Can we just point out with that as well, he had a penalty on that lap, so that's not even
really good lap. He's back in the pits.
Yeah, that's real.
Back into the pits. Anybody else improving that I can spot?
Well, I'm just going to temporarily mute. I'll be back in just a second.
Christopher Kroll coming around the final corner. He's improving on this lap. Could improve by about 2 seconds here, Christopher Kroll. Yeah, comes across the line for 2.7. Obviously off the pace at the minute. Dirty personal besting as well, 7 up his penalty. Obviously he'll be going quicker next time around. And a 4.1.6 puts him 11th. SDM Red's in behind. Did he improve? No. No improvement there from the American driver. We go on board now with Keelan, currently sitting in 3rd, 4.19 flat. Obviously he backed off that last lap. This is his final lap that he's got to do. All of these guys will be on their final lap now. So we may as well put the message in now that everyone should finish their current laps. But Keelan is on a lap, 5.5 tenths up in this middle sector at the minute, going through sector 3 out of 7 possible sectors here in Sector Sarthe at Le Mans. And if you're just tuning in, good evening and welcome to the the GHR GT3 Championship Pro Series race around Circuit de la Sarthe. It is round 1, of course, the inaugural running of the GT Sport Championship, and we are thrilled to welcome you to this very historic track with GT3 cars out on track. There is our pole sitter, who I'm going to mute sadly. There we go, our pole sitter muted there. Swift just joining the party. We'll get his reaction, of course, after the race to that very, very good lap at the minute. He is going to have to come out the pits though, if he does want to thingy. 30 seconds left for the guys out on track. And Keelan is coming through straight towards Indianapolis, reaching the next sector split. 9 tenths up. This is looking good from Keelan. He's right on the money here. I'm going to put a message in. And send. There we go. There we go. Qualifying has ended. Please finish your current laps. Everyone now on their current laps. These will be their competitive laps for some of these guys. Some of these guys might be on out laps as well. But everyone out on a current lap. 8.5 tenths up pretty much for Keelan. Mr. Foxtrot has ended up in the pits. He's going to go back out as well. We go on board now with Keelan. Once again, reaching the Porsche curves. He's just about 20 seconds before the Porsche curves. Welcome back, by the way.
Oh, hello. That wasn't like that. Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah, they're both in the pits. Don't worry, they're both in the pits. Keelan now coming round the Porsche curves. Bit of a frame drop, but that's to be expected. because they're going so quick. 130 through there, 6/10 up. He's just been losing time though, gradually through this lap. This is not looking as quick as what we would have expected, I don't think. Running wide of the curb as well, it's not great.
Yeah, it's hard to
Much better line. Much better line through there. Can Keelan impact on the top three here? Doug, by the way, is coming back into the pits. He's not improving. Keelan, 2 chicanes left, 4 corners left to go. Is he going to master it? I think he's just got a 5/10 slow down there.
Yeah,
I think he's attacked that too much. Across the line, he's not going to be as quick as Swift. He is improving though, and he goes third. And only 2 3/4 tenths off Echo Foxtrot, and spins and hits the wall. Who else is improving?
That was going to be a quick one, I think, but yeah.
Yeah, Benel looking quite quick here. Oh, he's just run wide, the German. Of course, Dirty's friend. Benel coming across the line. Not improving, I don't think. He's not going to improve anyways. A second penalty. Pablo might improve. Coming around the final corner. Just struggling for pace slightly, I think, Pablo. He is going to improve by about a second here. Pablo across the line. Yeah, for 7/10 improvement there. T-Hawk has backed off. Durdude normally impacts on the result. And Durdude now around the final corner. This is going to be right up there. German coming across the line. Goes 6th behind K&K Dot. 2.4 seconds off the pace. Nowhere near what I can do. Embarrassing, says Keelan. Not happy with that.
I'm expecting a bit more pace than that in the race. Obviously,
yeah.
He is in quite a good position because you will be able to, stay there and slip down the straight.
Is that everyone through? Yeah, that's everyone through on the lap. Right, we can start. And we go into the rest settings, rest starts. There we go. Beautiful stuff.
First round of Pro. Who is going to take the win tonight?
It has to be Swift, surely. He's favourite. He's favourite to take this.
Yeah.
Oh, watch out for Keelan though.
Yeah, he did say that wasn't his maximum pace, so he's in a good position. He could get slipstream, and yeah.
Look at the cars. Look at that, full grid.
Strategic work in this race, but it's going to be quite an interesting one. And, yeah, I can't wait to see.
This is going to be so great. 2 GTRs on the front, then it's Keelan and SDM Reds in behind. The creme de la creme of Pro Series about to begin. The 5 red lights are about to go out, with sort of full start penalties, of course, on. And we better go green here at Le Mans. And it's lights out and away we go. Good start by everyone. Everyone's away from the grid cleanly.
Yeah,
and it looks like Swift has been bogged down off the start. And Mr. Foxtrot has got the run with Keelan right on the back of him.
Ooh, back of him. Swift's in the way now. He ain't really
watch out on the braking into turn 1. Turns 2 and 3. Everyone clean. They're all a little bit of contact. Keelan's being caught by Yero, I think, there. Keelan's round.
Yeah, Keelan, that's not a start that he wants, but it's a long race. He should be able to get back in.
40 minutes, yeah. 40 minutes, he'll get into that.
10 as well, they're off.
And a 10?
Spinning rounds.
Oh, bit of contact. Oh, he threads through the middle there, Keelan.
Hair Razor was, not Hair Razor, who's that? Bloody hell, I can't remember.
Chris? Doug?
A Porsche.
That'll be Doug. Down in 9th.
Yeah, that wide.
Mr. Foxtrot, though, very late entry into the race tonight, leading from Swift in 2nd, Yero in 3rd. Been a bit of contact in behind. Just spread out the field in for about 3 groups, 3-4 groups at the minute. Oh, I wish I could go on board with this. Look at Yero. Yero down his inside. Oh, he's not aware of that. Yero's down his inside. He's got the move done into P2. P2 he goes.
Behind the next hand there, and that is T-Hawk, I believe. From white, and they get out in the background.
Yeah, everyone clean through the second chicane. Swift right on the back of Yero. We go on board now. He's got in the slipstream with his teammate. Running down the straight. Oh, this is going to be close. That GTR's just got enough speed, I think. He's just got enough speed on that inside line to get the move done. Has he down in the braking zone? Yero giving him room. Good move. Swift's got him up to 2nd.
Yeah. Swift's going to want to try and get back up close to let make sure that doesn't happen.
Look who's hunting around in the background already. K&K Dot now beginning to catch these two. Of course, a PSGL GT Sport winner, I can say. Harris is side by side with SDM Reds in the background for 5th and 6th. running down at the end of the Muldoon straight. The American on the inside, Heres with the Brit around the outside trying to go. He backs off though, and SCM Reds will hold that position. T-Hawk going wide into the gravel. No contact there from Benel, I don't think.
Really struggling. He seems to be going quite wide. Doesn't really seem to be able to get it slowed down enough for the corners. Yeah, it's just like that's to risk the goal.
Yeah, just needs to pick up on his braking points. I think that's the issue. I think with T-Hawk, just on the braking points. Yera's trying to get past Swift again for second and third. It's all just spread out nicely so far out the field.
We'll have that position back off Chris the Crow. Chris the Crow backing up there. Not really the best place to go side by side.
Yep, Keelan's on the back. Oh, Keelan's on the back and he's run wide. That's not ideal. He has served up his penalty though. That's at least the plus side out of that. Did it on the back. Oh, and Graduate 10. Goodness me. That's just typical, really, of Graduate 10 going into the wall. That's his race pretty much done before it's even begun, really, on lap 1. Wow. Yeah, oh, Swift's gone wide.
Yeah, that's going to let Yera through.
Yera through. He's down on the inside.
Can Swift now come back? It's really almost been set up. Wow. Kenke not also coming into this, and this is all allowing Elliot to get away.
Yeah, through this final sector, I think definitely cars like the IDRA and the Porsche, Kenke Dot and Yera, they're just hunkering down a bit better through the corners compared to the much bulkier Swift in the GTR. That's why he's lost position there to Yera through the Porsche curves.
Yeah, but GTR back down.
And the black one. And Echo Foxtrot, we didn't expect him to be in this race, he leads. 1.8 seconds the gap, he's got that gap out. Yera in second. I think he's overperforming at the minute, Yera. Doing a nice job in second. He was going to be in Pro-Am, for goodness sake. He's your swap. Yeah, your swap, Yera. KK Dot, everyone getting close to third here. Swift, KK Dot, SDM Reds. KK Dot, again through the corners, that Porsche just hunkering down, beginning to catch Swift. And of course that Porsche is quite quick in a straight line. On lap 2, of course. That penalty for him? He's got 1.3 seconds, no penalty picked up there. He just kept, I think, 2 wheels within the white lines there. So good stuff.
Just about how you're doing the curve inside that save off line.
Running down the straight, catching. He's catching, he's catching. He's running about 5 miles an hour more at the minute compared to Swift. Now going side by side, running down the straight. Late brakes down the inside the Spaniard. Swift just cutting him off slightly.
Pushed a bit.
Push him a bit offline.
Going with that move, but he's still right behind. Ideally, I'll be taking some of the penalty and then keep that slipstream going. And,
he's got 1.2, yeah.
Straight. We'll find the name of the boy.
End of the first chicane there.
Yeah. But, yeah, he doesn't really seem to be bothered by that.
Here comes King Dot. Ooh, again late on the brakes, not going to go for the move this time. Swift hanging on.
Elliot is just flying ahead, but he is in fuel mode 1, going purple, so he doesn't appear to be fuel saving just yet. I'd expect to see that soon.
Action well down the track. Keelan has just been overtaken by T-Hawk. Keelan getting caught in the inside curve on T-Hawk there.
Look at this, the slipstream working really well here. He's going to try and go around the outside.
I would have went inside there. I would have went inside.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. He's going to somehow naturally walk towards the left. T-Hawk.
Oh, lay on the brakes! What a brake that is round the outside! What a move! Keelan round the outside of T-Hawk. That is a sensational move. Unbelievable commitment there. He's up to 10th. Wow! He's coming back at him.
Keelan braking really late, but that now set him off. He didn't have to
T-Hawk on the outside.
Yeah, one or the other.
Keelan's got the inside line though. I think he might have this late on the brake. He backs off and lets T-Hawk back through. So T-Hawk getting in a position into Indianapolis.
Going defensive as well, T-Hawk.
Keelan, oh, yellow flags. Yellow flags, Pablo?
No, Yera.
Yera?
Yeah,
What's happened to him?
I think he got caught on the outside curve and just spun the car, which is really unfortunate. This happens.
I think he's got damage. Oh no, he hasn't got damage, he's just going slow.
Yeah.
Keelan as well, I think he's had contact with T-Hawk as he's dropped position.
Yes, he got caught up in that.
He has, yeah, there you go.
He got ran wide, maybe into the barrier, hasn't got any damage, so he should be okay.
Everything's just very quiet now. Oh, what's happening?
This is right, but I think it's still in. This is surprising, but then again, he has 62% fuel. I mean, that can't.
Oh, I can't see the field, so.
or I mean, that car might use fuel quite well.
Oh, bloody hell! Swift on that lap. 1.6 seconds quicker than his teammate.
Closing him right in, slipstream down the straight. It's going to be key here.
Anyone running close? I want to go out and board with somebody that's close here.
Okay.
Yeah, Yara. Yara's made a mistake again. He's got front damage actually. So I think he's spun out the final corner as Yara. And hit the wall on the pit wall. He's now down to 12. Keelan's just gone past him. And the whole field at the minute, apart from Grand J10, who's off in the gravel again.
SDM and KK not there.
All side by side.
One of the hardest corners. That was a great move.
KK Dot did pick up a penalty, I think, now. 3.8 seconds he's now got. That was 1.3 the last time he was on board. Here comes the Porsche. KK Dot, oh, it's side by side for the lead, actually. It's side by side, changing position. Swift and Echo Foxtrot. It's Swift now in the lead. Just saw that in the foreground of shot there. And KK Dot going around the outside of STM Reds into the chicane. Oh, just losing the back end, but he's got the inside on. He's got that move done. Sensational move again from the Spaniard. He's up to third. Some great action happening out on track.
Side by side again.
Side by side. I'm going one back on board with the battle for the leader yet. Two side by side battles. You'll see them both. In the background of shot will be STM Reds and KK Dot. There they are, side by side. And now Echo Foxtrot and Swift in the near ground of shot. And Echo Foxtrot's back through.
Yeah, that's good to see. They're actually racing instead of what we've seen in TFR last season. Side by side.
Oh, KK Dot round the outside of the second chicane. Oh, what a move! Oh my God!
He's going to come back here again.
Oh, this is good stuff. 10 minutes through, and we've already got twice as amount of action as we had in Pro-Am.
Wow, this is unreal.
Two teammates, yeah, Swift backing off on Echo Foxtrot there. He's outbroke himself as he into the corner. Nope. Gets through the corner nicely, and STM Reds.
I thought that was going to go all the way around the outside. 7 minutes penalty.
Backed off.
We need to remember he has got a 3.6 second penalty, which he doesn't serve. We'll get rounded up to a 4 second penalty. So
yeah. He'll serve that before the end. It'll be through the Porsche curves. I think you can lose time through here, and into Indianapolis you can lose a bit of time through there. Now again side by side. KK Dot now. Is he going to go on the outside of Indianapolis? It's a much better move to do around the outside here. I think he's going to come in a late on the brakes. Oh no, he backs off actually.
The rest of the members going to watch to the left there and yeah, backed off sensibly. To lead, Elliott 7 tenths.
7 tenths gaining. Yeah, that gap's just getting out now. 8 tenths. Even Swift now. Maybe just saving a bit of fuel. That's why he might be coming under some sort of pressure. In fact, I think it'll be more Swift saving fuel. I think he's got about 2 or 3 litres extra there compared to Echo Foxtrot in front.
Keelan is lowest on fuel, so obviously one stop round here.
Oh, KK Dot! Oh, he's run wide, gets the car stopped just before the gravel. Mistake there by KK Dot through the Porsche curves. He's now lost that time to STM Reds. He's got to get that back.
Yeah, so it's really, really hard corner that, but he's had that
Porsches? Yeah, KK Dot obviously running as a privateer here. Perez and Doug.
That's going to extend. This is ran wide.
Looking in behind. T-Hawk. Pablo quite close. For 8th. T-Hawk just making a little mistake there. Dirty in the background as well in the Aston. And that is Keelan hunting round.
Again.
Again who? What? Oh, is that Grand J10 round the wrong way at the end of the Mulsanne? I can see it on the mini-map.
Yeah. Elliot has a 1.2 second penalty.
Oh, Keelan's into the pits.
Yeah, I noticed that he was on 39% fuel in the last sector.
Very interesting.
That is a very early pit stop, so he's going to have to do a lot of
He's
fuel
going to go.
to make it like 7 minutes.
He's going to go 100 litres. Yeah, he's going to go 100 litres of fuel, I think, and then he's going to go splash and dash last anywhere between last 5 and 8 minutes, I think. He'll go.
That's surprising.
Very surprising. But going down the straight. Swift's catching. Kicking's lost the time now. Yeah, 1.2 seconds. Must have track extended quite a lot. Swift now looking down the inside. Don't think he's going to commit the move. He is going to commit the move down the inside. Echo Foxtrot gives him room. A little bit of contact there between the two teammates on the rear end. Swift gets the move done though.
Yeah, I think Elliot should come back. Elliot's actually just went purple. 2
tenths.
He's quiet.
Looking good. He's going to have the slipstream. Catching on board with him now on the POV shot. Swift leading with nearly 15 minutes through this race, and honestly, the action, the level of racing here has been top notch. Really has.
Elliot must have been fuel saving, then he dropped back a few hundredths, I think.
I think he might have been running in an engine mode lower than Swift there, I think. Possibly.
Yeah, it looked like it. Swift runs quite wide, and Swift's just gone purple by 6 tenths.
Yeah, Elliot's Echo Foxtrot is fuel saving.
Yeah.
He has to be. It's only the slipstream that's keeping him in terms with him.
So this time's using each other as fuel savers here. 4 tenths.
Oh,
just close to it.
We have missed Durdude getting past both T-Hawk and Pablo. Durdude's gained 2 positions there.
He's quick driver.
Good stuff.
T-Hawk's been struggling, but then saying that, he is closing in. Durdude's quite a wide line. And
Pablo
is really wide line.
Yeah,
Chris. There, so watch T-Hawk coming back. Oh, and that is Pablo into the wall.
Pablo in the wall. Oh yeah, and a battle for the lead. Into Indianapolis, battle for the lead, Echo Foxtrot and Swift. Swift hanging on in there.
Yeah, can't see him.
Just about, losing the back end slightly.
Up again. Into Arnage, is that it? Something like that.
I just call it a double right-hander.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Now we come up towards Ultra Curbs. Elliot. Still seems to be fuel saving.
I thought SDM Reds was getting closer there, but he's not. He's losing time, actually, to these two. These GTRs are way quicker than the Viper around here. Goodness me.
Ben Allen's still getting quite close. Doesn't know what the fuel saving. Ben Allen definitely isn't. So he's in right up towards him, towards the curbs.
Yeah, Ben Allen actually fuel saving compared to Doug.
Yeah, you gained around like 3 or 4 tenths, and he's just dropping off a bit again.
Doug can manage another lap, I think, out of this as well. At this stage. Oh. I don't know where to turn, there's so much going on. Don't know where to turn. SDM Reds. Oh, he might be on the. He's made a mistake actually, SDM Reds. He's lost time. And he's into the pits.
Battle for the lead again. Elliot right on the back of Swift. He should be able to have the run out of the corner. He seems to just be holding station behind.
No, he's not. He's going to go for the move. Oh no, now he holds station behind him. Now, if these two weren't teammates, I would have saw. Yeah, if these two weren't teammates, Echo Foxtrot would have went down the inside there.
Yeah, I think they're thinking about the long run here. And,
they're thinking about taking full points.
This lap. Yeah, 1-2.
Who just came in the pits there? Oh yeah, SDM Red just came in. And we have lost Keelan from the race.
And that's why.
No point in racing when all I want is a bit of common sense and some space. Oh wow.
Yeah,
I'll have a word with him after that.
I did see him a few times get squeezed out in fairness, so...
I think T-Hawk might have been the cause of that, possibly.
Yeah, after that start as well. You know, even from qualifying, he was in a bad position. And
here comes the lead, Echo Foxtrot, going past him easily down the straight.
Easily. Wasn't moving, he just flying past.
Yeah. He's backing off, lifting, coasting into the chicane actually there.
Could we see Swift now use Elliot as a slipstream and then fuel save as well, like Elliot did on the previous lap?
Both of these are in it from the long game here.
Thanks for Elliot. For Swift, sorry.
Going good guns. I'm gonna have a look at everyone.
Yeah, Swift's going fast, I think. Swift's gonna go round the outside into the chicane, and he's
trying to do a kink heads off.
Yeah, Elliot just
backed off. Yeah, broke up slightly earlier there. Anything going on in behind? No, there's nothing.
That's
nothing
interesting. SDMN will have to pit again. He's only put 3/4 of a tank in the car, just like Boudet did actually. Well, he put.
But Boudet put way less than compared to him.
I mean, unless he thinks that can make it, which I doubt it, especially, you know, just over halfway, so he's going to have to pit again.
But Swift was trying to go on the inside. Ooh. It's me right in the back. It's the only battle that's going on actually. 5.5 tenths up Mr. Foxtrot on this lap. Both of these will be in the pits though. How can they keep up with this? It's just level of consistency between these two. They're in a different league at the minute. I hope they don't go in a different league, but still.
Nissan only league.
A Nissan only league. Of course, we will be announcing at the end of this stream a rotational championship that will start in the next couple of weeks on a Wednesday night to fill in for the FOL GT Sport guys, as they're missing out, I think. Swift down the inside! Oh!
That was so late.
Danny Rickes!
Brilliant.
He probably hasn't saw that coming. Mr.
That was a
Foxtrot.
serious Daniel Ricciardo, lick the stamp and send it.
What a move. Brit on Brit. Swift has got past his teammate with, I would say, the minimum amount of fuss there. Really nice. I'll save the replay for you, don't worry.
Okay, so also Nissan 1-2, but then Porsche 3-4-5.
3-4-5, yeah, they're running quite consistent, the Porsches at the minute. Of course, this is the exciting part. Here come the pit stops.
Doug and Hair Raiser getting quite close. Doug is slowly starting to close in on Hair Raiser. Massive frame drop, we'll ignore that. And we should see one going to the pits. And Elliot serving his penalty there, quite sensibly. So that penalty has now gone, which is going to give Swift a bit of an advantage on the pit exit.
Swift, 2 litres of fuel extra compared to Echo Fox. Obviously, they couldn't have went another lap there at all. Everyone into the pits. Anybody going to be crashing into the pits? Let's have a look. No, everyone's taking it nice and cleanly. There'll be one person that just takes it completely out of contact. Yeah, it could be that person.
Jesus.
No, he's not. He gets a stop. Beautiful pit entry actually there by Yera.
That was committed.
Pablo in. Wipers going for Pablo.
So watch for SDMN now. He should jump a few of them, but again, he's got to hit again. He will not take that through to the end. I'm going to end every day. He's tired.
Echo Foxtrot. I'm just waiting for him to come out the pits. He's going to be going full tank of fuel. Swift's already out. SDM Reds will be out in 3rd, I think. He is! SDM Reds, great undercut to undercut pretty much the whole field there.
Yeah, that was
He will have to pit again though.
Oh my god, there is about a 4-car battle coming out of the pits.
Oh my god, that is Benel! Benel into the back of Durdude! That is not great! Was Durdude slowing up for the corner there on cold tyres? I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, that was strange.
And
I was not expecting to see that happen. That was yeah.
Benel, thinking he can get to the end actually, has underfueled, I think. He might have to pit. Or he might run out of fuel like David did.
Yeah, he's going to have to fuel save in that, so he should lose a few positions to the Porsches here. He's going to put up 4, 5, 6. They're going to be battling each other if they ain't careful.
Here we go. Benel getting closed down by the 2 Porsches. Hereza and Doug. He is to 1. He is to 2, I think, here, because here comes Doug as well. Is Doug going to go for both of them here? Nope, doesn't commit it. He's down the inside of Benel. He's got that move done.
Oh, Dirty as well. Dirty really getting the arse end on that. then. Penalty.
Both Porsche side by side. Perez and Doug.
He's going to have to get out of the way because the leaders are coming through. And yeah, he's actually stops the car just in the right place there, I think. He's going to get in the way about it a bit, but
oh! Three wide! Three wide! Who's this? Benel! Going down the inside of both Porsches! Oh, there's contact, but it's a brilliant move down the inside! That was commitment and a half from the German! What an extraordinary move that was! What a move! Got the double toe! Oh my god! The level of racing we're seeing tonight is on a different level. It really is. It's making me tear up nearly. Goodness me. There's a yellow flag. There's a yellow flag ahead, and it's Grand J10. So don't worry, it's not one of the leaders. It's Grand J10 on the inside. And he's been lapped. Dude on the back of Hair Razor here actually. For 7, serving up a bit of time penalty. Interesting. Very interesting there from Dirty. Here we go. This Aston should have the speed, shouldn't it?
oh, SDM ends off.
SDM.
Oh, no, hang on.
Slight mistake.
What?
No, he didn't go off. They all end
no, yeah,
possibly.
There's a massive bit of lag for me.
Yeah, I was struggling to hear you there for a minute, but back fine.
Strange.
Bull Boys Party Hill, so we should be fine. Should be fine, unless he's starting the stream on the GHR channel as well. But Dude, as I was saying, he's right on the back of Hair Razor. Is he going to try and go for the move here at the Porsche curves? He's just feathering off the throttle, so he's not going to go for the move here. Which is a shame, because I would have liked to see that.
Exactly the same on fuel. SMN now down below the tank. All tainted up, big moment, and he's all over the place. Just about keeping from the white line. Nice hold coming in. Hair Razor dropping back behind the
Ooh! Dirty's made a mistake. T-Hawk right on the back of him, but T-Hawk similarly making a mistake there.
Yeah.
Out in front, 1.2 seconds. I thought, so I was just about to say that, so I was just thinking, is he closing it down? And he is. Dirty, by the way, is into the pits. Dirty pitted early there, he pitted really early. So I think he pitted the same lap as Keelan.
Yeah, it's possible. Elliott seems to be struggling with the back end there. Swift has a 4-10 penalty, so that could play into the hand of Elliott.
Oh, Elliott's going to pick up a 5-10.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
Yeah, caught that perfectly when he went wide there. Yep, there we go. 5-10 penalty for Mr. Foxtrot. SDM Reds, though, if he can get closer, those GTRs are obviously quite powerful. He is doing a sterling job in third place at the minute. And he's not losing much time now running down the straight. 170 compared to 175 ahead. So the GTR is getting about 2-3 mile an hour extra running down the straight compared to the driver ahead. Oh, the driver behind him. Let's see him Reds.
Texas is about 170, which is the same. Yeah,
Ferrari a mile an hour quicker, I think, down the straight. 174 there.
That was a big thing thinking about again.
Catching though? Oh no, Benel's catching him, sorry. Benel's catching him.
That's the lead is
1.8.
Oh no, he's just getting on exit.
Isn't it on exit, but he's 4-10 up. 5-10 penalty to serve, of course. 13 minutes and 30 seconds. We're more than halfway through here in Pro-Am. And it's I give up. Pro Series, not Pro-Am, goodness me. Not insulting these guys whatsoever. But,
whoa,
and it's over speed. Yeah, he's over speed in the corner, and that might be his chance of winning this race. Gone, I think. He has, but I think he's just lost enough time now for Swift to win this. Gonna run on board for the battle with 6th.
sorry, Doug is definitely closing on Ben now.
Yeah, 1.2 seconds off. 2-second penalty though.
Yeah. Thank you, Doc, with a massive 1.1.
Oh dear.
He's in the net third.
I know he had like 3-point-odd seconds, but that's me.
Yeah, he's really good.
Ah, thank you for sending that track map, which I've just seen now, 12 minutes away from the end of this race. It's me, I was thinking, oh, I've got 2 messages off here. I was like, anyways. Alright, we can comment on some corner names now. So this is the Porsche Curves.
I was trying to do them, but I don't want to insult anyone that's French, so I wasn't going to bother.
Oh, I'll try and speak about this. So now coming through the new Maison Blanche. Swift.
Very nice.
Yeah, new Maison Blanche with that kink just there. Ford Chicane is up next. Of course, historic track for the Fords, which used to win Le Mans in, I think, if I'm right, the 60s? Could be right there, could be wrong.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Sounds about right.
Should be.
Oh, new fastest lap. New fastest lap. 3:55.7.
3:55.
One of my drivers from GHR Racing, the Clio Cup. As SDM Reds, by the way, came in the pits. One of my drivers from GHR Racing has joined in the commentary box, in the comment section. So welcome to Henberger, who I forgot his name. I think it might be Randolph, I'm not sure. Could be wrong there. 11 minutes to go. You're seeing SDM Reds still into the pit. He's going to be coming out, I think, in 9th here. Saying that he could be out in 10th. I think he will be out in 10th because Pablo's just going past him now.
Yeah, Daddy going to unfortunately, so he's not really going to be away.
Oh, and he's right out behind Pablo. About a second off Pablo coming up pits.
Should be aiming for just over.
That is an overfield, yeah. Oh, Bessar! Oh. I've got my driver's name wrong. Oh, brilliant. It's typical of me and Gaffer. Oh my goodness me. Did you know that the Pro-Am and Pro-Res today is on the F1 channel? Yes. It's on the main channel, it's just the channel needs a name change. This is our channel for every content. The GT3 test session's on here as well, so people don't get confused. We are Global Hub Racing moving forward, not GHR F1 Live.
I've been saying that wrong the whole time. SDM, I was saying MM. SDM.
MM? What?
Yeah, I don't know how I managed that, but yeah. So,
SDM Reds, yeah. You might have been thinking SMM Keelan. That's my.
Possibly. He's a bit confusing.
We've got a GT Sport channel. Oh, Mr. Meyer is losing his marbles, I think, in the comment section. He's had a very long day, by the seems of it. He's thinking that we had a GT Sport channel. We don't have a GT Sport channel.
Straight after
there's going to be 2 announcements, by the way, coming up after this race. We are going to be announcing, or I'm going to be announcing what we're doing on the Wednesday night for GT Sports. And I'm also going to be announcing, or I'm going to be releasing IGP Manager sign-up Season 2. Yes!
Wow. Quick little stat for you. Pro-Am race already has 124 views and 7 comments.
Wow. I just had a look at Ball Boy's previous commentary on GT Sport to point out some flaws. What are you pointing out flaws for? We're fine here. Oh, Echo Foxtrot with a massive slide! Massive slide coming out of our nage.
Oh, behind as well, SDM. Got that one. Right in the back of Pablo now. Pablo seems to lose a lot of grip out of.
This is going on.
Right-hander.
Yeah, run down towards Indianapolis.
Yeah, should back off.
Should get him. Down the inside. Pablo, look at the speed of the Viper. Round the outside here into Indianapolis. Surely not. Round the outside. SDM Reds, easy. Pablo backing up slightly there.
Pablo there. Knew that the car was going to wash over to the left and he was going to end up taking out SDM. And
good.
Yeah, that was clever driving.
Good stuff though. Some of these guys, I'm just getting concerned that they might have to pit.
Who are we looking at?
Benel especially. Might run out of fuel before the end if he's not careful. We are going to be getting, I think, another 2 laps after this one. I think.
10 laps.
10 laps again, yeah.
Obviously, because it's such a big track, it should be any difference.
Oh, gap for the lead's closed down, 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, Swift took a bit of his penalty again there, and Elliot has now just got rid of all of his, and just got one back. What is it with me and penalties today?
But what on earth happened to Swift last lap around? 1.3 seconds off a personal best lap from Echo Foxtrot.
I've got a feeling he got caught in the gravel. He was 2 seconds down on that lap. Then his previous lap.
Benel serving up his penalty. Doug right on the back of him, going through the S's.
Oh my god, KK got to have extended his penalty to 5.6.
Oh dear.
Ideal. Doug right on the back of Benel.
Coming through Turd for Rouge. Doug right on the back. Benel again, I think he's... Sorry, go on, what were we saying?
Doug has a 2.4 second penalty.
He does, but he's getting past Benel here, running down the Mull's arm. Doug on the inside line. He's got more speed than that Lexus by a mile. Oh, 6-7 miles an hour more, and Doug's pulled away from him. Into Lark Chicane. That's totally a wrong pronunciation of that, but I don't care. Doug.
I'm not even going to try that.
I'm not even going to call Lock Chicane. It's French.
Something like that.
Just imagine my French accent being put on for that.
I mean, I've done French for 3 years, so I don't even know how you'd say that. So.
I done French for 3 years as well, from year 9 to year 11, and all I know from France is watching one of Ball Boy's videos and saying bonjour all the time.
Yeah, that's about all I know as well.
Goodness me. Our level of French not knowing any bounds here in GHR, GT Sport, GT3 Championship Pro Series.
They're now closing back up to Doug, keeping him on his toes. I got that one. Just gained about 10.
Gaining?
Have a go.
No, he's not close enough. However, I've said that before. No, he's not. Oh, he thinks about it very late on. Lighten up the brakes there. You saw the red inflamed brakes there on the inside. So they're getting quite hot in that Lexus. And the action's getting quite hot out on the track as well.
Again, will he have a go either around the outside or down the inside? Keep in mind it will turn to the outside again for Arnage,
yeah.
Yeah. That's the best I can do as a contractor.
Through Indianapolis, now into Arnage, which is the left-hander. I'm still concerned though that Benel's not going to get to the end of the race here. He's dipped under 25 litres. He's going to have to pit. If he really wants a chance at getting points, he's got... Oh, Doug! Sideways! Oh, what a recovery. Great recovery. Not losing much time there either.
So, I think they should want around about 25% fuel.
How Grande
That's interesting. So, Doug is literally on the margin for it. Benel dropping just below, so he's either going to have to fuel save or pit. I doubt he'll pit though, it's very marginal. He should just be able to fuel save, take home a P5 from this.
It's going to be tight though. We are now until the final lap. 20 seconds less than a traditional lap round here, so Swift, everyone now onto the final lap.
Actually, Benel won't back away. He should back away. He's backing off, but he's going to try and keep with Doug. So he's got a 2.4 second penalty. So when he serves that, that's going to bring Benel back into it. Definitely fuel saving.
Does he serve it now though, or does he serve it coming at the end? Yeah, I will just be thankful of touch wood that for the last 3 minutes of this race, the string's been fine and the lobby's been fine. Touch wood.
Let's not jinx it.
Let's not jinx it. The results will get counted from this point anyways if we did have a disconnect or whatever. However, are you seeing what I'm seeing out in front?
The gap is closing.
1.4 seconds.
Yeah,
Is that gap? It was 2.5.
Yeah, Elliot's got a penalty though.
Is there any incidents that may need to be reviewed? I will review them after this. And to Keelan, yes, I will look at Turn 1 incident live on stream while doing interviews. Obviously, have a bit of ambience in the background. I feel like I'm very gay saying that. Oh my god. But I'll have a look at it. But 1.4 seconds, we'll go on board with the battle for lead because it's the only battle really that's anywhere close to happening.
It's closing. It's closing a lot as well.
1.2, 1.3, 1.3 seconds. Not closing in. I think Swift's got this, you know.
Yeah.
Apart from Indianapolis and Arnage, this is the final real opportunity to get an overtake done before you go into the more twisty and turny sections of the track.
Yeah.
Just having a look in behind. See if there's anything at all that's going on. Yes, there is. Pablo and Durdude for the final point. This has came from nowhere.
Yeah.
Pablo, field saving.
Really quick. Oh yeah, actually he's also serving his penalty, yeah. Actually, yeah, it's clever because now he's going to get slipstream off Durdude. But he's back
He
up
will.
a bit too
Yep,
much.
Durdude's up to 10th. Chris the and there's Grand J10. Indianapolis for the final time for the two leaders, Swift and Echo Foxtrot. The two GTRs are going to be coming 1-2, but in what order are they going to be coming in? As
It's going to be absolute dominance.
Doug's made a mistake and Benel's gone past for 4th. Where on earth has he made that? Benel's not going to get home here. Benel's not going to get home if he doesn't field save.
Crazy short shift.
It's going to be David. It's exactly the same as David. 30 seconds out from the end of this race. This is the final lap. Swift leading from Echo Foxtrot. 1.8 seconds. It's pretty much job done now, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a dominant.
Do the Porsche curves.
Considering one that wasn't supposed to race.
Great result, I think, from him. Obviously, software issues fixing itself for Mr. Foxtrot. But the GTRs are going to be coming on 1-2. It's going to be Swift that's going to win this. We've now on to the final lap. Everyone will be ending up. There's been some sort of collision has happened further down at Arnage. I don't know who it is.
Yeri's got front left damage.
Yeri's got front left damage. But Swift over the final corner. He's going to take the round 1 win here. Swift wins at Circuit de la Sarthe. So GTR 1-2 with Echo Foxtrot coming across the line in second. A huge margin. Comes to show how dominant they actually were. Swift and Echo Foxtrot first and second. Kane Kedot is going to be coming across the line in third. Mr. Murdoch has missed out on this race by 40 minutes. Kane Kedot coming across the line. He's going to serve up his penalty just to be sure. Yes, he does. Comes across the line in third. Doug right on the back of Benel. And it's going to be Benel from Doug. Perez across the line in 6th. T-Hawk and SDM Reds. This is not over. SDM Reds could get the move done on T-Hawk. He's just parking the apex on the corner. SDM Reds could get the one off the corner, but T-Hawk's going to get him for 7th. T-Hawk gets 7th from SDM Reds very late on. Yera, I think you picked up, he had front wing damage. He comes across the line in 9th. Durdude's in 10th. Coming across the line now. Oh, in fact, no. It's going to be Pablo across the line in 10th. Durdude across the line in 11th. Chris the Crow struggling early on. It's only finished a minute 14 seconds behind, so that's good. In the red and white of Sunderland, that's good to see. Chris the Crow across the line in 12th. And Grand J10 is the only one we're going to be waiting for.
Let's take a nice onboard.
Let's hope he doesn't crash on this lap, because this will just be quite embarrassing. All of that good racing to be... Yeah, all of that good racing to be taken apart by Grand J10 spinning and losing the car. You watch, it'll happen any second now. Grand J10 entering Indianapolis and Arnage for the final time. And And oh, he hasn't. Oh, I thought he was going to lose it there. See, now the pressure's on him. He's now getting on board for final lap. We have got a 90-second race thingy on, so it should end soon. I think.
Yeah, maybe to the end.
Grand GT3. He is coming now down into the Porsche curves for the final time. Will he get to finish a lap is another thing. But now, he's 7 minutes behind. He's been lapped once in this race, which I think is better because going into the short tracks he'll probably be getting lapped 3 or 4 times. Grand GT3 coming around again in the red and white Ferrari, coming around the final Porsche curves.
There it is.
Don't lose it. Don't lose it. You're live on TV. Please do not swear. 5-10 penalty. Cursing himself now. Grand GT3 coming round the final 2 chicanes. I honestly would have imagined him just flatlining that. But Grand GT3, he's taking his time. He hasn't crashed and we haven't been on board with him. Grand GT3 crossed the line in 13th place. And that's the race all over and done with. Swift taking the win, the 2 GTRs winning. Kenke Dot, Benel, Doug, Jerez, T-Hawk, SDM Red, Yera and Pablo, the top 10. How do you feel, James, in football? Even sad. I think I said that at the start of the Pro-Am lobby, or just before we went live in Pro-Am. Nobody mentioned about Sunderland. Oh, I'll have you. I will have you. But thank you to everyone for racing. Let's unmute the guys then in the party. The 2 guys that competed in this race, of course. Hey. Who are now live with me. Kyle, do you want to do the interviews? Because I need to deal with... I'm going to close down this lobby.
Yes, well...
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so, obviously, Elliot, he wasn't actually in the race until about 3 or 4 minutes before. How lucky do you feel right now?
Do you know what? Right, I've just put it in the Discord, but it seems to me as Thrustmaster doesn't have... That ended way too quickly. No one got to save the replays.
I've saved the replay, don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, it seems as though the F1 wheel doesn't have the updated drivers for Gran Turismo. Obviously, that came out much later than the rest of the sim racing games for PS4, like Project Cars 2, for example. So yeah, I just don't think maybe Gran Turismo or the wheel has the servers for one another. Or the driver, sorry. So, but all in all, really chuffed with that. You know, second in qualifying, leading 50% of the race, and to lead it with my teammate by that margin, yeah, it's a good good sign of things to come.
Yeah, definitely. So I think it was around 23 seconds to Kenke Dot. Do you think you're going to be able to carry that momentum into the next few rounds? Question, driver.
It's a very good question. Going forward, I'm not expecting the Nissan to be good on the less power housing circuits. Don't get me wrong, it's a great car through the corners. The timing that I get on the brakes, you know, to brake so late into the chicanes at Le Mans, into 3rd gear and then 2nd for the exit, just feels amazing. Don't get me wrong, I think the car's going to be fantastic in the corners, but I just don't think we're going to be able to hold off the likes of the BMWs, or even the Vipers at that matter. Porsches don't look comfortable yet, but that remains to be seen at other circuits. So yeah.
Yeah, obviously Keaton got very lucky. I think he was punted off in the first 2 corners.
Yeah, I'm going to look on board with now, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I know what happened with that.
I just seen him backwards, so yeah, I can't really comment on anything. But do you reckon he's going to be within the championship battle?
I think very much so, yes. He's obviously lost X amount of points today. But yeah, I think he should have just stuck in it, head down, carried on, come home with some points. But I think he'll be in it towards the end, but he just needs to now climb back up through the ranks and claim some points back that he's lost. In regards to the incident that happened at the start, it looks like Yere hit the back of
Keelan, I think it was. I think it was, yeah. I saw him tap the back end of Keelan. It was on the inside of the corner.
Back of Durdude, forcing Durdude into.
Well, here we go.
Keelan.
I'm watching it now on the stream. So we'll get to have a look. And there we go. Right, I'm on board with Keelan.
All in all, great race weekend. Coming off the back of absolutely, limited practice.
Oh, you're right. It is Durdude.
Yeah, but I think Yere hits the back of Durdude into him.
Right, let's go back on that. This is the first time this has ever been done, by the way, in a GT Sport live stream. Live investigations going on.
Behind the scenes.
It was pretty lucky at the start because
Yere does not touch the back of Durdude.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
That's pretty clear from what I've just viewed.
Okay, from my screen, that's what it looked like. So I wasn't pointing fingers.
Yeah,
or anything,
Durdude. Durdude overpowering the car into the corner. That's what's happened there. Yeah. We'll obviously investigate that.
We were very lucky at the start of the race because Keelan got a very good launch, about the same as me, tucked in behind, and we used the box technique so that he'd drop back slightly, and that allowed Swift to come round the outside into the inside line. I did tell him, I said, you go to the inside, and sort of getting him to sort of take the position, but all in all, he didn't. But what a great race! I can't get over it. I'm so chuffed that I didn't pull out of the season, and as I said, more to come. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, that was a dominant victory.
It was fun.
It was. You know Swift's here too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I did kind of like ask the questions for both, but like, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It was a fun race. The GTR has a lot of straight line acceleration, so that's why it's
all questioned out.
So. Yeah, I think the Porsches and the Beamers and even the Audi will be a lot quicker around other circuits. Le Mans kind of built.
In was unreal. Just
Le Mans kind of built.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think I know what the cause of that turn one crash actually was.
I'm so confused. Swift was just talking there and everyone jumped over the top of him.
Ooh.
Okay, guess we're done with that. Yeah.
What else is there? Yeah, how was the race actually for the from the rest of the podium? Because we were so far ahead, we didn't see what was going
on. Interesting. Porsches were doing quite well, and then penalties and everything like that. There was a penalty in there in the Lexus. But yeah, there was a good few battles. I think there's one point on the stream where you can see you two running side by side, and then third and fourth running side by side. So it was a very good race.
What happened with the Viper?
He
on. Stuff, I think.
Yeah, he unfueled quite.
You try and back check Keelan into turn one.
Who?
You. Echo Foxtrot.
No, I think Elliot actually went kind of deep into turn one to leave room.
There's something on your POV that suggests to me that there was a lag spike or something.
What was that?
Yeah, you lose 3 miles an hour all of a sudden on the straight.
Oh yeah, I didn't brake check him. I eased off the throttle. It's the
there you go,
the box technique.
There we go. Keelan's quite angry there.
That didn't cause the accident.
I didn't.
And I didn't brake check either because the brakes did not come on. I simply just eased off the throttle pedal to use the box technique, which is actually used in motorsport as well.
Well, I'm gonna have a proper run from the start. On board with Keelan's point of view. To be fair to Keelan, I don't know why he's quite angry, because it's not as if he was going to get past you both anyways.
No, there was no room for him on the left-hand side because Swift was still alongside
but
anyway.
I think the cause of the collision at turn 3 is a bit of Swift going slow, Dodo coming up aggressively down his inside.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I had to back off because otherwise I would have hit Elliot, but like Keelan wasn't to know that, like, because
Yeah.
you can't see that.
I'll have a look
I
at the
don't
rest
think
of
I
that.
think Keelan thought I went across the chicane. He wasn't expecting me to be on the inside, and then I'm doing it frame by frame.
What?
Yeah, Dodo
Track
just
wheel.
slams into the side of him.
Does he realise he's there?
Well, he's right in front of him, so yes.
I know that, but
And
does he
then,
realise
yeah,
he's
right,
actually... Is he not looking away from his screen or something?
That, I don't know, you'll never know.
You'll never know, exactly.
And then he gets hit by Dodo one. It's rolling. Then hits the back of Keelan. No, or does he? I don't know.
It's... Yeah, it's... Yeah. I know what I'm going to attribute that crash down to. And it's not a racing incident either.
Oh, and then he
anything.
lights it up again. The second spin from Keelan, he lights his tyres back up again and he spins again.
Yeah, I think that's just, you know, when you get flustered when you've already lost so
Yeah.
much time. I've done it a lot of times. Like you'll just try and get going again to back up, and it, you know, doesn't work.
But on the whole, apart from the first couple of corners, I can definitely say that was probably one of the best Pro Series races I think I've ever seen. By far. The amount of action in that first half of the race was brilliant.
Absolutely, that Audi down the straight was quite good as well.
Yeah, I think it was absolutely fantastic. But still, you can complain as much as you want. Leave the investigations up to the real experts. 2 announcements coming from my end. We are going to be launching Season 2 of IGP Manager. We are going to be. I'm going to be putting in a sign-ups link very soon into Discord. I've created a text channel on there called IGP Manager League. Sign up. It's free to download on your Android device. It's on your computer. You can access through as well. I'm on about my iPad. I'm on my iPad, so you can run it on there. It's our first entry into the mobile market. We're obviously going to be looking into getting more things organised for the mobile markets and for the tablet markets, of course. IGP Manager, if anybody is wondering what it is a strategy game where you manage your drivers with strategy, the tyres, the setup, etc, etc. There's going to be some nifty guides, and we are also looking into running IGP Manager, live stream it on our channel as well.
Yeah, Lolhead's just asked about that.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to if he didn't know what it was. So that's what I've thingied. And then the second announcement is that we are going to be running a one-make championship on a Wednesday night on GT Sport. The one-make is to be decided. I'm going to be releasing a sign-ups form for... I'm going to be releasing an interest form to see what people want to do as part of a one-make championship. I can confirm Porsche Super Cup will be on the list for anyone that is wanting to do that. So yeah, that's literally my announcement. It's nothing too exciting, sadly.
Action on YouTube.
I'll get that sorted tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll get sorted tomorrow. Don't worry. It's literally It's literally a 5-minute job on the YouTube. I've got to do it on my computer.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't brake check in any way. I can see the comment section now.
Keelan's comment recent there. Goodness me.
Yeah, there was absolutely nothing illegal as to what happened at turn 1. You are allowed to ease off the throttle pedal. You know, there's no brake check involved. Best example of that is Formula 1, for example. Azerbaijan, Vettel, Hamilton. Hamilton was not, you know, Hamilton did not brake check, and therefore was also not penalised for it. So you can do it.
Well, again, I think we can argue the point from an admin point of view that this is not F1, this is GT Sport. Two completely different things there.
That's also true, but you've got to be, you know, aware for situations like that. And it wasn't dangerous either, because, you know, we're all running at a similar pace, and you know, someone said about 3 mile an hour. 3 mile an hour is
Yeah.
it's not a huge difference.
It's 3 or 4 mile an hour difference. That's all it is.
So, and that's not going to cause a huge accident. And in fact, if you look, even before that, Swift is back alongside anyway, so it's not like he could have gone to the left-hand side anyway. So, yeah.
It's going to be a very interesting one, I think, for the admins to sort out, i.e. me, to sort out. Championship standings, by the way, are coming in a brand new format, thanks to the 12 man who was in the party with us. He is going to be designing our championship standings this season, and we hope the championship standings will be out before Wednesday, with all official results confirmed. So Wednesday is the aim for the championship standings, and I'll promise that I'll get that done, definitely. But last thing from me, obviously we've got F3 tomorrow, we are back on schedule Tuesday. I'm not going to be available on Tuesday this week and for the next 4 weeks, because I'm covering TTG F2 for 4 weeks. They're restricted series. I've got Ironics in there, which I'm very excited to be recruited back with him. Amia's in there as well from CPI. Come and watch that if you're interested. And then Wednesday, there's nothing on Wednesday apart from my Gaffer Racing commentary. We'll organise something for GT Sport, I'm sure. And then Thursday, F2, Friday F1, Saturday F4, and then we're back full circle to the track that I don't know what track it is. Oh my god. Is it bad that I don't know what the calendar actually is?
Yes. You designed
It's very
it.
bad. I fucking designed the calendar, oh my god. Right, what's the next track? I've got it saved on my iPad, hang on a minute. I'll tell you what the next track is.
I think it's the
Kyoto Yamagiwa is the next track, yes!
Yeah.
Kyoto Yamagiwa, so the first of the short tracks.
If I
Until
remember
Circuit de la
last year,
Sarthe again.
K-Dot was very, very strong around there last year.
He was, yeah. So the Porsches seemingly like they're going to go well around there
Did
once
I have
again.
a massive fight back on that circuit? Was that me?
I think you did.
Yeah, that was that.
Yeah,
it was
I had
that
to
one. You
pass on
passed,
the last
you passed one
corner,
on the final
wouldn't I?
straight.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing if I need some straight line speed. Oh dear. That's Keelan. That's concerning. That's
That
concerning.
sounds like a brake check.
Jack Meyer saying he's doing 133s around Kyoto, so he's happy. I'm happy as well. I'm very happy with how Pro-Am and Pro have went. And I think for the second week in a row, my stream has not decided to fail on me. We've reset up the lobby and everything, which is great. Be the same again, Kyoto Yamagiwa, 6 PM Pro-Am, 7:15 for Pro. Tune in tomorrow though for F3. We're going to be around Mexico. It's the first of the Mexico rounds this week in our schedule. And speaking of Kyoto Yamagiwa, here's a little bit of view from Kyoto Yamagiwa. Sadly, it is in the GT3s as well, which is quite apt. I believe you on this. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, which for this will be Sunday, but for F3 will be tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.